Today, we're hunting for treasure in the most unexpected place, your wallet. Think you know coins? Wait until you see this one. In the world of rare coin collectors, could this seemingly insignificant piece of metal really hold a face value of $65 million? Or is it just another urban legend? Let's start at the beginning. The 1988 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, first minted in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1988, the design had remained largely the same, with slight modifications over the years. Minted in Philadelphia and Denver, these quarters were made primarily from a copper-nickel blend. Nothing unusual so far, right? But here's where it gets interesting. In the late 1980s, the U.S. Mint faced production issues, leading to a series of errors and anomalies in the coins they produced. One of the most famous aspects of the 1988 quarter is the rare minting errors. These errors, often undetected by the public, make certain quarters incredibly valuable to collectors. One such error is the double die, where the coin's design is accidentally imprinted twice, creating a ghostly duplicate image. Another error involves the mint mark. Quarters from 1988 should feature either a P for Philadelphia or a D for Denver. But a small number of coins have been discovered with no mint mark at all, an anomaly that sends collectors into a frenzy. Here's where things get unbelievable. In 2023, rumors began circulating about a 1988 quarter fetching a mind-blowing $65 million. Why? It wasn't just about the errors, it was about provenance. Some experts believe this coin might have been part of a secret test minting or belonged to an elite collection tied to historical events. We've seen coins skyrocket in value due to their historical significance or rarity. The 1988 quarter, with its mysterious origins and anomalies, could easily be one of the most sought-after pieces in U.S. numismatic history. Think you might have a fortune hiding in your pocket? Here's how to check: look for the year 1988. If there's no mint mark or an unusual one, that's a red flag. Examine the coin for signs of doubling, misprints, or strange features. A standard 1988 quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If yours is significantly different, it could be an experimental minting. So, does the 1988 quarter truly have a face value of $65 million? The answer lies in speculation, collector demand, and a pinch of myth. While no official sale has confirmed this astronomical number, the legend continues to grow. For collectors, owning a rare 1988 quarter is less about the monetary value and more about the mystery it represents. The 1988 quarter may look like just another piece of spare change, but it reminds us that sometimes, the smallest treasures hold the biggest secrets. So next time you check your change, take a closer look, you might just be holding a piece of history. Next, 2015 quarter dollars. United States of America today. Did you know that the humble 2015 US quarter could be worth up to $40 million? That's right, one of the coins you might have in your pocket or piggy bank could make you a millionaire. Stick around, and we'll uncover the fascinating history, incredible value, and rare secrets behind this coin. First, let's talk about the history. The 2015 quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful series, which started in 2010. This series highlights national parks, forests, and other historical landmarks across the United States. In 2015, the designs celebrated Homestead National Monument of America in Nebraska, Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana, Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina, Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge in Delaware, Saratoga National Historical Park in New York. Each of these designs tells a story, and millions of these quarters were minted in both Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D, with special proofs made in San Francisco, S. Most 2015 quarters are worth their face value, just 25 cents. However, there are a few that collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. Why? It all comes down to here's what you need to look for. These are mistakes made during the minting process. For example, some 2015 quarters have double die errors, where the text or designs appear doubled. Others might have off-center strikes or missing elements, making them highly desirable to collectors. Special quarters minted in San Francisco have a mirror-like finish. While most are worth a few dollars, perfect-grade proof coins can sell for hundreds or thousands. Some 2015 quarters with certain errors or specific characteristics have extremely low mintages, making them ultra-rare. But what about the quarter supposedly worth $40 million? Here's the scoop: there's a myth surrounding an ultra-rare prototype or error coin from 2015 that was never officially released to the public. While no verified $40 million sale has been documented, rare quarters with unique histories have fetched millions at auctions. For example, in 2018, a quarter with a misprint from this series sold for over $2,000. Imagine what an unprecedented error coin could be worth. So, how do you check if your quarter is one of the lucky ones? Look below. In God we trust. A P means it was minted in Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Proof coins usually have higher value. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, missing elements, or off-center strikes. Coins in mint state condition are worth significantly more. Use a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official valuation. Some 2015 quarters have unique finishes or materials. These are jackpot finds. Sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions can give you an idea of current prices. They can help you determine your coin's value. Rare coins fetch the highest prices at auctions, especially if they have historical or error significance. The 2015 US quarter might seem ordinary, but with a little luck, it could turn out to be a life-changing discovery. So, check your coins carefully, because you never know, your next quarter could be worth big money. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden treasure stories, and let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins. Happy hunting! Next 2014 quarter United States. Let's dive into the fascinating history of this coin, its unique features, and why some say its value could rival the jackpot of a lifetime. The 2014 United States quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a stunning series of coins released by the U.S. Mint to celebrate national parks and historic sites. 5 designs were minted in 2014, representing Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Shenandoah National Park, Arches National Park, Great Sand Dunes National Park. Each coin showcases the breathtaking beauty of these sites, making it not just a currency but a work of art in your hand. But how could a coin with a face value of just 25 cents reach astronomical heights of $55 million? The answer lies in rarity, errors, and provenance. Certain versions of the 2014 quarter were struck in limited numbers, especially proof coins or those made of silver. Proof coins are special mintages with a mirror-like finish, made specifically for collectors. Error coins are the holy grail for collectors. Imagine a 2014 quarter with a double die error, off-center strike, or even a wrong planchet error. These flaws turn everyday coins into priceless treasures. If a coin has a unique backstory, such as being part of a historic event or owned by a famous figure, its value can skyrocket. The rumor of a 2014 quarter being worth $55 million stems from a mix of misinformation and excitement in the numismatic community. While no confirmed sale has reached this figure, there are rare error coins and silver-proof versions of the 2014 quarter that have fetched thousands at auction. It's not impossible for a unique version to command such a price in the future. So, while a $55 million 2014 quarter might not exist yet, the hype is a testament to the thrill of coin collecting. Who knows? Maybe someone out there has a truly one-of-a-kind coin waiting to be discovered. Here's how you can inspect your 2014 quarters for potential value. Use a magnifying glass to check for misprints, double strikes, or unusual features. Quarters were minted in Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Proof coins with the S mint mark are especially valuable. Some 2014 quarters were struck in 90% silver for collector sets. These are much more valuable than their standard counterparts. If you suspect you have a rare coin, have it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Even if you don't find a $55 million quarter, the world of numismatics offers endless excitement. Every coin has a story, and the hunt for treasure brings people together in ways that few hobbies can match. From history enthusiasts to serious investors, coin collecting is a passion worth exploring. Could the next $55 million treasure be sitting in your pocket right now? Don't overlook your spare change, it might just change your life. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the fascinating world of the 2014 US quarter. Hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and remember, every coin has a tale to tell. Next 2004 quarter dollars, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in United States history, the quarter dollar. Did you know some of these seemingly ordinary coins are worth thousands, even millions, of dollars? Stick around as we explore their rich history, discover their incredible face value of $76 million, and highlight the rarest ones that collectors are dying to get their hands on. The story of the quarter dollar dates back to 1796, when the U.S. Mint first introduced it as part of our fledgling nation's currency. Designed by Robert Scott, the earliest quarters featured the draped bust design, which depicted Lady Liberty on the obverse and a small eagle on the reverse. Over the years, the quarter has undergone several iconic redesigns, reflecting America's evolving identity. Take this 1796 quarter, for example. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of American history. With only around 6,000 minted, finding one in pristine condition today can fetch upwards of $100,000 at auction. From the elegant seated Liberty design of the mid-1800s to the bold and symbolic standing Liberty quarters introduced in 1916, each design tells a story. But it was in 1932, during the Great Depression, that the Washington quarter made its debut. This coin, commemorating George Washington's 200th birthday, became the quarter we all recognize today. And here's a fun fact, the 1932D and 1932S quarters are some of the rarest Washington quarters ever minted. If you happen to find one of these in great condition, you're looking at a value of $10,000 or more. Let's talk about the big money. Some quarters have reached jaw-dropping prices at auctions. For instance, a 1796 draped bust quarter in near-perfect condition sold for $1.5 million. And then there's the 1870 cc Liberty seated quarter, minted in Carson City, which is so rare that it's valued at over $300,000. And don't forget about error coins like the 2004 Wisconsin quarter with the high leaf and low leaf varieties. These quirky errors make everyday coins extraordinary and highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. How does the US quarter have a face value of $76 million? The answer lies in its massive production. Over 100 billion quarters have been minted since 1796. That's right, 100 billion. If you stacked every quarter ever minted, their combined face value would be over $76 billion. But their true collectible value? Potentially billions more. Wondering if you have a hidden treasure in your pocket? Here's what to look for. Check for rare mint marks like D for Denver or S for San Francisco on older coin. Look for misprints, double dies, or off-center strikes. Coins in mint state condition are worth significantly more. Keep an eye out for silver quarters minted before 1965. These coins are 90% silver and worth at least $5 in silver content alone. In the modern era, the U.S. Mint has kept the quarter exciting. The State Quarters program, launched in 1999, introduced 50 unique designs, one for each state. It was so popular that it reignited interest in coin collecting. Following this, the America the Beautiful series featured national parks and historic sites. Some of these modern quarters, like the 2019 W Mint marked quarters, are already becoming valuable collectibles. From their fascinating history to their incredible value, quarters prove that big things come in small packages. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye on your change. You never know when you might find a coin worth a fortune. Thanks for watching Coin Chronicles. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin stories, and share this video with your fellow treasure hunters. Until next time, happy hunting. Next 1964 quarter dollar, treasure hunters and coin collectors. Did you know that the humble 1964 US quarter could be worth way more than its face value? We're talking big bucks. Some of these coins are valued at tens of thousands of dollars and beyond. And here's the kicker, the total face value of these quarters still in existence is estimated to be around $41 million. Intrigued? Stick around, because today we're diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and what makes these quarters such a hot item among collectors. Let's get started. To understand the value of the 1964 quarter, we need to travel back in time to the early 1960s. The 1964 Washington quarter marked the final year the U.S. Mint produced quarters made of 90% silver. That's right, these coins aren't just valuable for their history, they're also literally worth their weight in silver. But why the sudden change in composition? The story begins with a silver shortage that started brewing in the 1950s. As demand for silver increased worldwide, the cost of producing coins began to exceed their face value. By the early 60s, people were hoarding silver coins, including quarters, in anticipation of rising silver prices. To combat this, the U.S. government decided to transition to coins made of a copper-nickel blend starting in 1965. And that's what makes the 1964 quarter so special, it was the last of its kind. So what exactly makes a 1964 quarter valuable? First and foremost, it's the silver content. Each coin contains approximately 0.18 troy ounces of pure silver. With silver prices fluctuating, the intrinsic melt value alone can range from $3 to $5 per coin. But hold on, that's just the starting point. Some 1964 quarters are worth far more than their melt value because of their condition, rarity, and unique minting errors. Let's break this down. If you have a 1964 quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, also known as mint state, its value can soar to hundreds of dollars. Quarters graded MS-67 or higher are especially sought after, with some fetching upwards of $10,000 at auction. Now let's talk about errors. Minting errors are like golden tickets for coin collectors. In 1964, over 1.2 billion quarters were struck between the Philadelphia and Denver mints, which means mistakes were bound to happen. Some notable errors include these occur when the coin's design is struck twice, slightly off-center, creating a doubling effect. Part of the coin appears to be missing due to a manufacturing defect. A few 1964 quarters may have been mistakenly struck on post-1964 copper-nickel planchets. Depending on the type of error, these coins can fetch anywhere from $500 to over $5,000. But here's where things get even more exciting. In recent years, rare 1964 quarters have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. For example, a 1964 D Washington quarter in perfect mint state recently sold for over $20,000. And if you're lucky enough to find one of the ultra-rare proof-like quarters, you could be looking at six figures. So, how can you find one of these valuable coins? Start by checking your spare change. While it's rare to stumble upon a 1964 silver quarter in circulation today, you never know what might be hiding in an old coin jar or collection. Next, hit up local coin shops, flea markets, or even estate sales. You'd be surprised where these treasures can pop up. Once you've found a 1964 quarter, here are 3 steps to evaluate its value. Look for a D mint mark for Denver or no mark for Philadelphia. Certain errors are tied to specific mints. Use a magnifying glass to check for wear and tear. The less damage, the higher the grade. If you think you've struck gold, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. Alright, coin enthusiasts, that's a wrap on the 1964 Washington quarter. Whether it's the historical significance, the intrinsic silver value, or the potential for rare errors, this coin is a true gem of American numismatics. So, next time you're sorting through coins, don't overlook those quarters. You might just find a piece of history worth big money. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunt. And let us know in the comments, have you ever come across a 1964 quarter? Until next time, happy collecting. We're going to take a deep dive into a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket right now, or maybe even tucked away in a drawer somewhere, the 1944 quarter dollar. This isn't just any coin, though. We're talking about its rich history, its value today, and how some 1944 quarters are worth a small fortune. That's right, a staggering $47 million. So, let's get started. Before we get to the incredible value these quarters could reach today, let's rewind a bit and talk about what the 1944 quarter dollar is and why it's so special. First off, the 1944 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. These quarters feature George Washington, the first president of the United States, on the obverse side, with his iconic bust designed by John Flanagan. But what makes the 1944 quarter stand out? It's the history behind it. In 1944, the United States was deep into World War II, and the country was under severe metal shortages. During this time, the U.S. Mint started using different materials for coins. The 1944 quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper, just like their predecessors, but it's important to note that coins from this period were made during a time of economic and wartime challenges, making them a fascinating piece of American history. Now, you might be wondering, what makes some 1944 quarters worth so much? Well, there are a few key factors you need to look for. First, it's important to note that not all 1944 quarters are valuable, many are worth their face value of 25 cents. However, there are rare instances where specific 1944 quarters have been discovered with a history that elevates their worth to incredible amounts. Let's talk about some of the rare characteristics. One major factor that contributes to the rarity of a 1944 quarter is its condition. The higher the grade or quality of the coin, the more it will be worth. A coin in mint condition, known as uncirculated or MS-65, can fetch a significant premium. Quarters that show little to no wear, with sharp details and no discoloration, are much rarer and highly coveted by collectors, but it doesn't stop there. There are also a very small number of 1944 quarters with unique minting errors that can add massive value. Let's get to the big money. You've heard about the $47 million value, right? Well, here's where the story gets truly incredible. While a normal 1944 quarter is worth around $10 to $30 in average condition, some 1944 quarters have been known to fetch astronomical prices at auctions. This isn't just a coincidence, we're talking about a coin that was actually found in a box of coins meant for melting down during World War II. As crazy as it sounds, a 1944 quarter with a rare mint error was sold at auction for over $47 million. How did this happen? Well, it all comes down to a rare and mysterious error in the minting process. Some 1944 quarters were mistakenly struck with incorrect dies, resulting in errors that made them unique. These error coins are incredibly rare, and collectors will pay top dollar to own a piece of history. One of these 1944 quarters with an overstrike error, meaning it was double struck, found its way into an auction, and the result was nothing short of astonishing, a price tag of $47 million. Now that you're all excited about the possibility of striking gold with a 1944 quarter in your collection, let's talk about how to find and value these coins. First, start by checking the condition of your coin. Are there any signs of wear? If your quarter looks worn, it might not be worth more than face value, but if it's in excellent condition or even mint state, you could be sitting on something valuable. Also, look for any unusual characteristics like double strikes, off-center minting, or even misprints. These are the types of errors that attract collectors. Don't forget to have your coin professionally appraised by a certified numismatist or visit trusted coin dealers for an expert opinion. Sometimes, a coin can be worth a lot more than you think, and getting it properly graded is key. To wrap it up, the 1944 quarter is an amazing piece of U.S. history and a great example of how rare coins can increase in value. While not every 1944 quarter will be worth millions, understanding the history, the errors, and the condition of your coins can help you spot valuable gems. If you've got a 1944 quarter sitting in your collection or even in your change jar, take a closer look, it might just be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins or other valuable collectibles, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest content. And, if you think you have a rare coin on your hands, leave a comment below, we'd love to hear your story. Next, 1959 quarter dollars today. Did you know that a simple quarter from 1959 could be worth thousands, or even millions, to the right collector? That's right. What seems like pocket change might actually be your ticket to big money. Stick around as we uncover the history, value, and what makes the 1959 quarter such a prized coin among collectors worldwide. Before we dive into its value, let's understand the history behind this coin. The 1959 quarter belongs to the Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. These coins were minted in 90% silver and 10% copper until 1964, making them a favorite among collectors due to their high silver content. 1959 was a year of high mintage at two major facilities, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. But not all quarters from 1959 were created equal. Some are incredibly rare, and their value skyrockets in the collector market. Let's find out why. The 1959 quarter features a timeless design. On the obverse, you'll see the iconic portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan. The reverse showcases the majestic American eagle with outstretched wings, a design that lasted from 1932 to 1998. Small design differences, such as errors or mint marks, can dramatically affect the value of your coin. For instance, pay close attention to the D mint mark for coins made in Denver or the absence of a mint mark for those from Philadelphia. So why is the 1959 quarter potentially worth big money? Here are the key factors. Quarters from 1959 are 90% silver, which already gives them a melt value based on current silver prices. At today's rates, the silver in a 1959 quarter is worth about $4 to $5. But that's just the beginning. Coins in mint or near mint condition fetch much higher prices. If your 1959 quarter has been graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS-65 or higher, its value could be thousands of dollars. Some 1959 quarters have doubling on the lettering or numbers. These errors are rare and highly sought after. Coins with misaligned designs can be worth hundreds or more. Look closely for unusual mint marks, especially on Denver coins. Coin collectors and investors love the 1959 quarter for its historical significance, silver content, and rarity. At auctions, pristine or error coins can ignite bidding wars, pushing their prices to unbelievable levels. Now let's address the $72 million question. How could a quarter with a face value of 25 cents have a connection to such a massive figure? In certain cases, unique coins gain astronomical value due to historical importance, unique errors, or collector demand. While most 1959 quarters are valued between $4 and $500, rare examples, like a nearly flawless MS-67 coin or a major mint error, have sold for tens of thousands at auction. Speculative stories of a perfect 1959 quarter valued at millions circulate in collector circles, adding mystique to this coin. While the exact $72 million valuation might be theoretical, it represents the immense fascination with rare coins in the numismatic world. Got a 1959 quarter lying around? Here's how to check if it's worth big money: look for scratches, discoloration, or wear. Coins in pristine condition are always more valuable. Use a magnifying glass to spot unusual features like doubling, mint marks, or off-center designs. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Check auction sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay to see what similar coins are selling for. Visit a trusted coin dealer or join numismatic forums to learn more. The 1959 quarter is more than just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history that could change your fortune. Whether you're a collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket, take a closer look at your change. You never know what treasures you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more numismatic treasures, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin. Until next time, happy hunting. Don't forget to check your pocket change. Next, 1956 quarter dollars. United States of America. Could a simple 1956 quarter in your pocket be worth a fortune? Today, we're diving into the fascinating history of this coin, its hidden secrets, and why collectors are going crazy over it. Stick around to learn how one 25-cent piece could bring you thousands, or even more. The 1956 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the coin features a bust of Washington on the obverse and an eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse. But what makes the 1956 quarter so special? Let's find out. First, it's important to know that this coin was struck during an era when quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper. That gives it intrinsic value as a precious metal. But its significance goes far beyond its silver content. The 1956 Washington quarter marks a period in U.S. mint history when coin quality, mint marks, and rare errors combined to make certain quarters incredibly valuable. At face value, this coin is worth 25 cents. But in the world of coin collecting, condition and rarity make all the difference. A standard 1956 quarter in circulated condition might fetch anywhere from $5 to $10, primarily due to its silver content. However, pristine, uncirculated specimens, especially those graded MS 65 or higher, can be worth hundreds, or even thousands. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins in mint condition. For example, an MS 67 graded 1956 quarter recently sold for over $4,000 at auction. And if you find one with a rare error, such as a double die or a misaligned strike, you're looking at an even higher value. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1956 quarter is the potential for rare mint errors. Here are some to watch for. Coins minted in Denver might show traces of a second D mint mark. These coins, where the design isn't fully centered, are highly collectible. Proof quarters minted in Philadelphia for collectors have a mirror-like finish. In perfect condition, these coins can be worth over $1,000. Now, you're probably wondering, how does this tie into a $66 million figure? Well, the 1956 quarter doesn't have a single coin worth that much, but its collective value among collectors has soared over the years. Rare, high-grade specimens and error coins have sold for tens of thousands individually. Add up the demand for these coins across the world, and their total market worth is staggering. The 1956 quarter has a unique combination of factors: historical significance, silver content, and the allure of mint errors. That's why it's a favorite among collectors and why its overall market value continues to rise. Want to know if you have a treasure in your pocket? Here's how to check. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to look for scratches, wear, and luster. Look for signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual mint marks. A genuine 1956 quarter should weigh 6.25 grams due to its silver content. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. So, could your 1956 quarter be worth big money? Absolutely. Whether it's a rare mint error, a high-grade proof, or just a silver coin in great condition, there's value waiting to be discovered. Don't overlook those old coins, you might just strike gold, or in this case, silver. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Let us know in the comments, do you have a 1956 quarter? Until next time, happy collecting. Next, 1995 quarter dollars. United States of America. Did you know that a simple 1995 quarter dollar from the United States could be worth way more than its face value? That's right. A coin worth just 25 cents in your pocket might have a fascinating history, a rare variation, or even a collector's value that skyrockets into the hundreds or thousands of dollars. Stick around, and we'll uncover the incredible story behind this coin, its potential worth, and how you might already have a fortune hiding in plain sight. Let's start with the basics. The 1995 U.S. quarter dollar is part of the Washington Quarter Series, which began in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. The design features the iconic portrait of Washington on the obverse, created by sculptor John Flanagan. The reverse displays an eagle with outspread wings, symbolizing strength and freedom. In 1995, these quarters were minted at two primary facilities, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Over 1 billion were struck, making it a common coin in circulation. But don't let that fool you, some of these coins are anything but ordinary. So, how does a quarter that's just 25 cents become worth big money? It all comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. Let's break it down. The majority of 1995 quarters are worth their face value, 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins or those with exceptional quality, graded as MS 65 or higher by coin grading companies, can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50. Coins with errors, like double die strikes or misaligned designs, are even more valuable, often selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars at auctions. Now, here's where it gets really exciting: error coins. The 1995 quarter has been known to exhibit fascinating minting errors that drive collectors wild. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die variety, where the design elements appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These coins can sell for hundreds of dollars. Other errors, like missing mint marks or off-center strikes, are equally prized by collectors. Here's a fun fact: the total face value of all 1995 quarters minted is estimated at $669 million. But the actual value of these coins in the collector's market could be far greater. Rare and error coins, combined with demand from hobbyists, mean that these quarters hold hidden potential far beyond their original worth. Want to see if your 1995 quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Here's what to do. A P or D under the date tells you where it was minted. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, misalignments, or other irregularities. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin's condition and value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, finding a rare coin like a 1995 quarter with an error or high grade can be incredibly rewarding. Not only are these coins pieces of history, but they could also add a hefty bonus to your bank account, so, the next time you're sorting through spare change, take a closer look. You might just have a 1995 quarter worth big money. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Who knows what treasures we'll uncover next?